everybody, it's your girl. So yeah, I'm excited. I just finished building a compost tea brewer. Now how I got the information on how to build it, open source. So on Oregon State, they're giving the free instructions on how to build your own compost tea brewer. So I actually got interested in doing compost tea because I grow food and I'm in Central America via Brooklyn. So shout out to Brooklyn. Brooklyn's in the house. So relocated from Brooklyn to Central America and I started growing a lot of food. So I've been growing some lettuce, tomatoes needs a lot of nutrients. And I realized that after the second crop, the food wasn't growing as potent as it used to. Like it's not yielding that much because I'm pulling a lot of nutrients out of the dirt and I'm not putting it back. So after watching a couple of YouTube channels, I found out about John growing your greens and I started watching his videos and I found out that basically I'm not feeding the dirt, giving it back the nutrients that I'm pulling out. So he had Josh on and Josh informed us that he has this company called Brew and he has this tea ingredient. So I actually purchased it, had it sent to Central America, and so I'm going to try it out. Now I'm doing a 30 gallons of it because I have so much. I have banana trees, I have coconut trees, I have sunflowers, I got basil, I got bok choy. So I have a whole bunch of plants that needs to eat. And as you know, nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium are necessary. So I'm going to try this out. I just started scooping it out. I'm going to use 3 cups of this. So it's 2 things that come in. I got the 3 cups of this one, and then it's 3 cups of the other one. So I'm putting 3 and 3 in with the molasses and everything. And I'm going to add some of this black. Let me get my glasses, guys. I'm going to add some of this. So let's see. Black solder flies, the larva from the flies. So I'm going to add some of this after adding. All right. So I'll put it in. I only need a cup. Woo, this stuff smells very interesting. And that's putting it mildly. All right. So I'll put it in. Just a cup. Not too much. I don't know. Josh, let me know if I'm doing it right. So I'm putting this in. All right, that's enough because it's a 30-gallon container. So, all right. So I put everything in here in my net bag. Close it up, and I'll meet you at the compost tea brewer. Follow me, guys. Hey, everybody. So I'm back, and I'm at my compost tea brewer. As you can see, it's a really big one. I use the barrel that they use for shipping when it comes to any Caribbean country. This was a barrel that was sent to me from the States to Central America. So I used it, I cleaned it up, and I made the compost tea brewer out of a barrel. So it's 30 gallons over here. So I have the compost tea that I actually put in the net bag. So the net bag is here. I'm taking it and I'm putting it down in the compost tea brewer. I'm going to tie it. I don't want the bottom of the compost tea bag to hit the floor because the bubbles are going to come up. So I'm going to knot it up so it can brew properly. But I want to thank John and Josh for this. I just want to say from growingyourgreens.com, I want to appreciate the open source information from Oregon State. I want to thank you, Oregon State, for really making it possible for people like me to actually have access to this. So I'm excited. But you know, a lot of times when people have information, they either hoard or they don't share, they charge, which is cool. I totally get it that you want to be compensated for your body of knowledge, but it's always good as a community to share, so we can actually share. With sharing is caring, you know what I mean? So I just put it in so you can see. I'm gonna give you guys a bird's eye view. There it is. So I'm gonna give you a bird's eye view. I'm gonna put it on and you're gonna see. Hold up, I'm gonna put it on. Let me go. So I'm gonna go put it on, come back. So I just put it on, now it's actually starting out. Now I gotta tell you guys, I did not use rainwater. I usually use rainwater, but it's been dry season right now. So I use the water from the house. that comes through the faucet, and I let it sit for 24 hours. So I let it sit for 24 hours, and then I actually put the compost tea bag in there. All right, so if you are going to use rainwater, that's cool, but if not, give it 24 hours because it has a lot of stuff, you know, fluoride and all that other stuff in here too. And it basically kills the bacteria of the stuff in the compost tea. So I want really some enzymes so my dirt can actually eat. So this is it. I'm going to let this sit for 24 hours. So for 24 hours from now, I'll see you guys back in 24 hours, all right? All right, hey everybody, this is your girl at Delighted Fitness, aka Masani Wearable Art. So right now, 24 hours later of the brewing compost, and this is what I got. Amazing. See the bubbles? It actually brewed up, and it was 24 hours. So again, 24 hours. So what I'm going to do is use this to plant. What I'm going to do is use this to water my garden today around 3 o'clock. So I'm going to dilute it. It's really potent. Look at that. So I'm going to dilute it and get back to you guys today around 3 o'clock. Wow. Amazing. Look at that. I'm so happy, and it smells really good too. All right, I'm back. So I actually just took out the compost tea bag out of the compost. I didn't want to leave it in there to get sour. So this is how it looks. Nice, healthy bubbles. And look how big this barrel is, full of compost tea. I'm going to use this today. So right now, I'm going to take out the compost tea brewer, and I'm going to clean it. So I'm going to clean it so the bacteria doesn't build up. And I'm going to show you how I made this with PVC pipes, and thanks to Oregon State for the directions on how to do this, and it was free. It was free. So thanks Oregon State for this. All right, I'll get back to you guys. All right, so this is your girl Delighted Fitness, aka Masani Wearable Art. So this is the compost tea brewer that I made out of PCP pipes that I got from Oregon State. Thanks to Josh and John on Grow Your Greens. I actually got the information from both of those guys, and so what I did was go to the store, buy some PVC pipes, and I just put it together. So I didn't glue it. Because right now I basically just finished cleaning it after I did a brew. So here's the bottom. You have to cut them 5 inches. So I cut 5 inches here, 5 inches here, 7, because I made mine bigger, because in the directions you'll see that it's 5 inches, but I wanted mine to be a little longer because my bucket is much more bigger on the bottom. So I actually did the mathematical equation and added an extra 2 inches, and then you have to drill the holes in them. So the holes are right here, so the bubbles could come out. And then you have the elbows, 45 degree elbows. So I have 45 degrees. I have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then I have the T's, ½ inch. Everything is ½ inch. And then I just measured it. Since mine is bigger, I actually just, because it's for 5 gallons, so mine is much bigger. So I just added a couple of more inches to mine. And I actually followed it, but I just added my own, because I know my gallon, I'm doing 30 to 55 gallons because I have a big yard. You'll see the yard. I'll share the yard with you. But so here it is. Put some drills on the bottom, some holes on the bottom, so there's a bubble on the bottom. And then once you put it together, everything is pretty self-explanatory. And so once I put it in, side, and then bottom is right here, and then I'll the bubbles will start coming out through the bottom here. There's no holes here, and it'll go through. And then I'll put the net bag. So I actually cleaned out the net bag. Make sure after you do your compost brewing that you clean it, because the bacteria, you don't want to have the bacteria ruin the other batch, the next batch. So this is pretty much it. I'm actually surprised because I'm really good with my hands, but I was actually impressed that I actually completed in less than a day. I almost forgot to mention the air pump. Now, I gotta tell you, none of this would be possible without a good air pump. So this hooks up to the compost tea brewer, but make sure you get yourself a good air pump. So I got a 50 watt, so it's a voltage of 120. So a voltage of 120, but I got a 50 watt, but this actually brews throughout the whole, and I've done 50 gallons, and this works perfectly. So a nice air pump. I actually got this on Amazon. So, and I put it together. I got the tubing from Amazon, the PVC ending right here. I got, so all of this is explained on the, if you go to Oregon State, they have the, for free, they have the instructions on how to do it. And also the basically what you're gonna need to put it together. So definitely get yourself, don't go cheap with the air pump, get yourself a great air pump. So that's pretty much it. This is it right here. And I'm so proud of myself. So guys, ladies, this is for all my ladies. This is for you. You don't need a man to help you do this. You can pretty much do it yourself. You're good with math. And just try it on your own. So this is, for me, I'm really want to big up my ladies, all of the women out there that grow food. This is for you, that we can do it, especially for all my sisters, you know, black women. Grow your own food. So black people, grow your own food. Women, you know, make your own compost tea brew. You don't need to get like, you know, we're not helpless and we're not frail. That's the last thing that we're not. So, you know, prove me right. And this is it. And then get yourself a nice net bag. You put your ingredients in here. Make sure you get a nice one. Don't get a cheap one. Don't get a cheap one. Don't go cheap. Don't go cheap. And you wrap it around, lock it on, and that's it. That's the compost tea brewer right there. And then what I did was take the barrel, and I just actually drilled the holes on the side of the barrel. And I just put, once I drilled it, I actually connected it to these sides here. And that's what you see is my compost tea brew. So guys, ladies, so all my ladies, happy International Women's History Month. All right guys, till the next time, I'm Delilah Fitness, aka Masani Herbal Art. Look forward to seeing you next time, and check out some of my other videos on my YouTube page. All right guys, all right ladies, see you soon. Enjoy.